Amidst all the words and phrases that we use to describe how we improve business or leadership or professional relationships, there is one word that is hardly ever mentioned, and yet I would maintain it is perhaps one of the most important words of all, and that word is relevance. Perhaps one of the reasons people don't enjoy their work as much as they could, or are not engaged as much as they could be, is some of the work seems unimportant. Hence enters the word relevance, because relevance is the opposite of that, right? Relevance is that which is important. Relevance is that which keeps us connected. Relevance is that which is wanted, or needed, or desired. Relevance is very important to successful work and successful businesses. Several years ago, someone that I reported to asked me why I thought a company had gone out of business. I really had to think about it for a minute, and then the answer became obvious. It was no longer relevant. Relevance is extremely important in the business world and in our working relationships. So let's just talk about companies for a minute. If you offer a service or a product that is not needed, wanted, or desired, you have no relevance. Conversely, if you offer products or services that are needed or wanted or desired, you have a high degree of relevance. The same can be said of leadership, right? If you offer guidance that is not wanted, needed, or desired, well, then it just becomes empty chatter. But if you are providing guidance and direction that is really needed and wanted and desired, well, then you're providing a great service to the teams that you work with. And it's not just leadership where this applies. It also is true in peer-to-peer working relationships. Are you providing information? Are you providing partnership that is needed, wanted, or desired? If so, it's a very relevant peer working relationship. And even in friendships and relationships, are you providing that type of camaraderie that is needed, wanted, or desired? Because if you are, and you know this without anybody telling you this, then it is a very relevant relationship and friendship. Relevancy, however, is not to be taken for granted. It is not a one and done. And as I've said, relevancy is important in business operations, in leadership, in working relationships, and partnerships. But let's use the example of businesses for a moment. Let's say grocery store A opened 5 years ago and it was terrific. It offered everything that its customers wanted and desired and needed. And then about a year ago, grocery store B opened. And it did everything for its customers that grocery store A did, but it did it a little bit better. It was more contemporary with its customers. Relevancy can be lost. It should never be looked at as a static element. If you want to determine if your business or your leadership or your working relationship has relevancy, here is the acid test. And it's this. If it ceased to exist tomorrow, would anybody really miss it? Could someone or something easily step in and supplant it? Or is the relevancy so strong that if for whatever reason it did not exist tomorrow, there would be a vacuum? If it is the latter, you have strong relevancy and importance. If you like this, hit that like button, please share and subscribe. I offer individual coaching on career growth and leadership development, new leader mentorship, and workplace satisfaction, as well as consulting on strategy development and change of culture. If you're interested, my contact information is listed in the description. Thank you.